Bitcoin went down below $109,000 and crypto is in a correction right now. The question is it a great time to buy the dip right now, or are we going to see the prices plummet even more? That's the topic of today's video. Welcome everybody to today's In Crypto show, and we have a lot to cover today. So first of all, let's take a look at the charts. We're seeing Bitcoin is trading currently at $109,000 and is dabbling at this level for a handful of days. Basically, we are come back to this zone which we previously had a lot of resistance at. For example, here in June 2025 or here in May 2025 and previously also over here in January 2025. So it is okay, we're still in a bullish bias over here. What will cause the bullish bias to basically turn into bearish? If we'll see Bitcoin going below $100,000. Let's take a look at the monthly level. We see a rejection after 4 months consecutively that Bitcoin was going up. So clearly we see this first sign of rejection, but it doesn't mean that the bull market is over. In fact, a lot of the clues point out that we are not seeing the top just yet. Is the cycle is gonna fool everyone? Time will tell, of course, but the signs are showing that it's not the case and it is a slight correction. What we are seeing right now in Ethereum as well, we are seeing basically still the months has been closed very high. It closed higher than since January 2022. Right, so all of these months basically we closed higher. So even though we got rejected for $4,900, we did close the month below the highest point of $4,100 in March 2024. So this is a good sign, and I would not bet for this trend to just stop over here. Once the bull market is on trend, it just tends to continue going higher. We're seeing that Mr. Joe Lubin, the co-founder of Ethereum, saying Ethereum will 100x from here. Can you imagine that? $400,000 per Ethereum. He knows something. But it is, it is looking far into the distance on what Ethereum can actually become and can actually be worth one day. That doesn't mean tomorrow or the next 1 or 2 years, but all into the very big future for Ethereum. So hold tight. We are seeing the crypto fear and greed index currently at the fear level. And in the bull market, and unless proven otherwise, we are in a bull market, and when we're seeing fear in the market, it is usually a great time to be buying, to be loading up on the dip that we currently are seeing. Solana is the next rotation after the Ethereum, as we're seeing Franklin, Van Eck, and Canary file revised ETF for Solanas, and all of these treasury companies and the ETFs for Solana can bring a lot of money from rotating from Ethereum to Solana. If you look to Sol ETH chart over here, we kind of seeing this is a monthly chart that we getting some support over here, and Solana can start flipping Ethereum sooner rather than later. It is Solana season officially. Solana season perpetual volume hit a new monthly record with $44 billion in August alone. We're seeing Solana's ecosystem TVL stablecoin issued reach an all-time high of $34 billion, up 200% year over year. We see a lot of great things happening on the Solana ecosystem. It's becoming more popular, becoming faster and faster and better. And if you pair it with the 89% currently chance of the Federal Reserve interest rate cuts in September, there is no reason to believe that September is going to be a rectember, which means a bearish month. And we have all the reasons to believe that this month of September is going to be fantastic for the market, right? It's just itching to explode over here. The total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're seeing Metaplanet shareholders approve plan to issue 555 million preferred shares. Why? To buy more Bitcoin. That's it. So we see a lot of money will be flowing to Bitcoin. This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. As you can see, cup and handle formation over here. It is a bullish pattern, and breaking above $1.15 trillion is gonna trigger an altcoin season like we have seen before in 2021. All of this accomplishment for Bitcoin, all of this done before the quantitative easing or printing money actually happened. As you can see, since 2022, we are seeing tightening in the money cycle on the Federal Reserve. What will happen when the quantitative easing, when the printing is going to start once again printing a lot of capital? We're going to see the crypto market, of course, explode with that. So why Ethereum can go to $10,000 in 6 months? We have Treasury companies that are buying billions of dollars. We have ETFs buying billions of dollars. We have Genius Act stablecoins coming onto the Ethereum blockchains. It's trillions of dollars. Stocks that are coming to Ethereum with real world assets. We see Ethereum staking rewards for ETFs to be introduced and will attract more capital to the ETFs themselves. Deflationary supply of Ethereum and 29% already stakes all point to the fact that Ethereum has the potential to go to $10,000. Now we're seeing Trump saying India offered to cut their tariffs to nothing, a little bit maybe too late than what they should done before, but this is not, of course, related completely directly to crypto, but it is affecting the markets, and we're seeing the markets, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq is an all-time high right now, and for a good reason. The economy is doing very well. We're seeing also from the bearish perspective, a pattern of double top on Bitcoin has emerged, and if this pattern will play out, we'll see Bitcoin retesting once again the $100,000 level. This is not something that really want to see. We want Bitcoin to start bouncing from this level. Failure to hold this level of $108,000, $109,000, and we can quickly slide into $100,000 level. But it's too early to tell until this time, and even then we're gonna be fine. But Bitcoin currently cost of production is about $90,000. So relatively speaking, this price of $110,000 is pretty good overall for Bitcoin. As we're seeing the Metaplanet shareholder meeting today, the companies plan to accumulate 210,000 Bitcoin by 2027. That's right. That's a lot of Bitcoin to accumulate, right? Which is how much? 1% of the supply. Right? It is 1% of the supply. It's a lot. It's a lot. Michael Saylor's strategy could be approved for the S&P 500 in just 4 days, and to be flowing more capital into MSTR and into Bitcoin itself. We're seeing the El Salvador to host its first ever government-run Bitcoin conference. It's been embraced around the world, history in the making. And we're seeing World Liberty Financial, which is the token of the Donald Trump family for the president, has launched and currently experiencing $2.7 billion in daily volume. There is a lot of trading that is happening right now with this coin. The currently price is 24 cents. You can see how the price already went down very, very fast from 47 cents to 25 cents right now. So it is a highly volatile coin. If you are gonna trade it with caution, of course. We have World Liberty Financial launches the USD1 stablecoin on Solana itself. Once again, a proof of in the pudding that Solana is the darling of the Trump administration family. So overall, guys, you can see that Bitcoin is likely to just experience a little bit of a short break over here, a little bit tiny bit of a correction, and then recouping to go to new all-time high, which we can see by Bitcoin going to about on a monthly about 90% on overbought territory, and we have not got anything any close to that. So we're gonna see a lot of the prices of the altcoins to start exploding, especially now that we are seeing that the Bitcoin dominance is actually going down. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week, and subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with the crypto. I'm gonna see you in the next episode of Today in Crypto Show.